perfect. God's timing. Not our timing, but God's timing is perfect. It's important for us to know that God created time. It's also important for us to know that God also lives outside of the time that he created. And it's important for us to also know that God is not constricted or restrained by the same time that he created. In fact, the way that we measure time is not the way that God views time. We measure time in seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, decades, and centuries. We see time as a physical manifestation of what we understand to be over a course of time according to a calendar. We see time as a consistent countdown of our dreams that haven't come true yet, our visions that not have come to pass yet, watching ourselves get older and older as the days go by, and ultimately our lives headed to the direction of death. Yeah, I have come to tell everybody to not get caught up in the things that you can't control. Instead, make the most of your time here on earth, because we never know when our time down here on this earth will be up. See, we spend a lot of time wasting time being concerned about the wrong things, the wrong people, the wrong situation, the wrong circumstances. We spend a lot of time being concerned about the wrong things. We are concerned about the people and the things that we cannot change. We are concerned with the things that take our minds off of pursuing our purpose and pursuing God. We allow the noise of the world to shake our faith in God. We allow the noise of the world to take our minds off of fulfilling God's purpose. We allow the noise of this world to focus on what we haven't done instead of focusing on the work that the Lord has for us to do. Can I tell somebody that time waits on no one, that time could care less of how young or how old you are? Time has one job to do in this world, and that job is to keep it moving no matter what has happened, no matter what is going on, and no matter what will happen in the future. We spend our time counting down the time that we think we have instead of fulfilling our purpose in this life while making the most of our time. Somebody shout time. I want to let everybody know today that when God gave us this life, he did not want us to be concerned with how long we have on earth. Instead, I believe that he wants us to make the most of the time here on this earth. And making the most of our time, God does not include worrying about what somebody else has or what somebody else is doing, nor does it include us thinking that we have all the time in the world to do the things that God has called us to do, that God has anointed us to do, and that God has appointed us to do. Can I tell somebody, don't see this time of waiting, of wasting time. See this season of waiting as an opportunity for God to use you in a mighty way. See this as an opportunity to hear from God like never before. See this as an opportunity to get closer to God. See it as an opportunity for God to download new strategies and ideas to you. See it as an opportunity for God to reveal to you your identity. See, God has strategically placed us in a season of waiting that we could be perfected in his timing and not our own time. God perfects us by pruning us, shaping us, molding us, healing us, making us more like him so that we don't do all that he has created us to do.